Hey there, YouTubers. Big Larry here. Just wanted to put a video up real quick because it's actually been a very, very exciting week in tech world this week, and I thought you might want to know all about it. So here we go. I'm gonna jump right into it. Sorry, I have a little cheat sheets here, so I'll be looking down, so on and so forth. Let's start off with the new Apple MacBook Pro lineup. Yes, I'm not lying here. We do have new Apple MacBooks we've been waiting for. Start off with the 13 inches. They didn't change much. They changed the graphics processor to an NVIDIA GeForce 320M, which is supposed to be the fastest that they've ever had in the MacBook Pro. So that's nice. And the battery life has jumped up from about 7 to 10. That's a definite plus. I'm psyched about that one. Other than that, the 15s and 17s have changed quite a bit. Let's start off with the processors. Yeah, I'm not messing around here. They have popped up to the i5s and i7s, available in the 15-inch and 17-inch computers, MacBook Pros. On top of that, they are running the new HD monitors, or I'm sorry, HD screens on the MacBooks. You can stick with your regular 1440 by 900 resolution, or you can pay an extra, I believe, $100 it is, and you bump up to the 1680 by 1050 HD resolution. So that's a biggie. They've also bumped the graphics up. As opposed to a 320M, they're doing an NVIDIA GeForce 330M, which is supposed to be a little faster, a little better. But on top of that, you're also going to have your integrated Intel HD graphics in order to make sure everything's running smooth, crisp, clean. All right. Um, so let's talk about the processors real quick. Let's talk about the 15 inch. Now I'm going to go ahead and look over here at my cheat sheet real quick, guys. And you got the i5 Core i5s on the 15 inches are running. You can get a 2.4 gigahertz, a 2.53 gigahertz, or you can go to the i7 that runs a 2.66 gigahertz on the 15 inch. Now, if you go to the 17 inch, you have the option of a 15, or I'm trying, i5 2.53 or an i7 2.66 gigahertz. So, I mean, if you guys have the money, definitely go for the 17 inch with the i7 2.66 gigahertz processor. That's going to be a beast of a laptop. The price, they actually dropped the 17-inch price by $200 if you stick with the i5. Now, if you go to the i7, they're bumping that back up $200, so you're paying the same price. So the price did not change. Prices are the same with better graphics, better processor, better screen resolution for an extra $100. The better screen resolution. So that's actually a good thing. You know, I've been hearing about it. They just kind of threw it up recently. They didn't really warn anybody. They just said, boom, here it is, ready to go, hit it. So that's good. They released that past couple of days. So that's, if you guys were ever thinking about getting a MacBook, now is the time with the i7s and i5s. All right, so let's move on past that. Um, Intel did something very exciting, actually. They released, they've been talking about it for a long time, and they finally released a 48 core processor. Now, I know a lot of gamers there just popped wood, but go ahead and tuck it back down there, boys. Yeah, it's not for gaming. It's actually pretty slow. It's actually just for linear algebra, extreme processing. They're sending actually Intel will be sending some off to scientific places and universities and all those for them to try it out and see how well it works for heavy computing. So that's a big plus. I mean, that's something that could help the community out a lot as far as the scientific community goes. I think that's actually going to bring a lot more scientific discoveries as opposed to even to an i7 that's running a 4 physical and 4 virtual cores. You put a 48 core in there, and you're going to be able to do a lot more heavy computing. So that's going to be a big plus for that community. So let's see how that works out. Intel said they're going to shoot a few of them out there, see how it works. If they're liking them and if they're working the way they should be working, then I'm guessing they'll be up for sale for the rest of the community. But guys, I wouldn't be saving you money up to buy them. I'm sure it's going to be a $10,000, $15,000 processor that will actually, if nothing else, slow your computer down. So stick with the i7 8 core. But that is exciting, showing that Intel is pushing the limits. Intel is trying to bring the biggest and best stuff you can get out there. So, definitely look for Intel's new processors coming out. I've heard of an i9, possibly running an 8-core plus. So let's see how that works out. All right, guys, let's move on from there. This is a big one. Okay, so Apple, on the back of their um, iPad release and with an upcoming iPhone OS 4.0 release, they actually came out to developers and they said that they will no longer be accepting programs that are not ran with the, or not, sorry, not ran, not developed with the Apple software. Any apps to be ran on the iPhone, I'm guessing the iPad as well, must be developed with Apple's software. They are no longer accepting Adobe made apps, which I can see what they're doing there. They're trying to put a stranglehold on all the developers, and they're trying to stop them from going to making an app that works for Google Android and for the Apple iPhone. Now, I think that really could help them or hurt them. Now, this is why I say it hurt them. It can hurt them because right after that, Google came out and told everyone, you know what? We have our own Google tablet working out with an Android system that's going to offer Adobe Flash. So all those developers that do not want to conform to one software developer, bring it on over. So with that announcement from Apple, I think it actually almost helped out the Google Android tablet they'll be releasing soon with the Adobe. You're going to have a lot more developers going over and working on the Android, I believe. I don't think a lot of developers are going to give in and buy specifically Apple stuff, Apple software. I apologize. So we'll see how that works out. I think it was a bad move on Apple's part, and I think they're going to end up reversing that movement. But Apple's not dumb. I don't think Apple's would have been pushed with their competition hard yet, and Google is going to push them. Their Android operating system is just starting out. So it's exciting, guys. We're in the midst of a battle between Google and Apple. Apple's never been tested hard yet. Okay, Microsoft was getting lazy. Apple came in and just kicked right in. Apple has not been tested as far as competition goes. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So, we're definitely right in the midst of a Google-Apple battle. And my question to you guys is, how do you think this is going to play out between Google and Apple? Now, obviously, they're going to go back and forth, and we are going to reap the benefits. That is one thing. Thumbs up. We will be reaping the benefits of this. But how do you guys think this is going to work out? Do you think Apple's going to crumble? You think Apple's going to bring something out to just absolutely destroy Google? Vice versa, is Google going to bring something out that's going to destroy Apple? They're going to strike a deal one day and just be friends? Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm kind of curious. This is an exciting battle, I think. So that's what's new in the tech world. And as always, guys, this is Big Larry here. Just want to let you know, don't forget to subscribe. We will be doing I will be doing some giveaways once we hit 100 subscribers, and then 200, 300, so on and so forth. So I'm definitely ready to get some good stuff away, but we need the support. Be subscribed, and we'll be doing random gifts. All right, guys. So, Big Larry, checking out.